Hi there, blessings, sacred sovereign soul. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays, week 2 of the Soul Sanctuary Circle online. So I just re-recorded the Tarot Tuesday video because the TikTok did not record my video yesterday. And so I had to redo it. So it is uploading right now as we speak. And so that will be available around the same time as this transmission becomes available to you. So let's drop into the present moment with 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. First one. Second one, softening. Third one, arriving fully. Welcome, sacred one. So today I feel guided to start today's transmission with some anchoring. So we're going to continue on this bridge of breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale, receiving the breath, the gift of the trees, the breath of life, allowing that oxygen to come in and fill the lungs, then the belly, fully expanding, opening, and then softly contracting, belly first, lungs last, exiting all the breath. And as you are here on this bridge of breath, I'm going to clear the energy field from any dysregulation in your nervous system that is creating anxiety, stress, confusion, doubt, any kind of clutter in the heart space from being dysregulated. I'm going to clear this energy now. So continue breathing, and to receive, simply say yes. And we begin. Continuing to breathe deeply as I go deeper into the clearing. Sealing, recalibrating. Isha usha ukane na harat no skudin na ka iskini na nai ia na harak se no shkunen na ka inia kunin na harash kunin na mai igni na ka ka sektinia correction tinia kamahen ala kai ke ratushkene ma da dain de lunin heksa adunain adana ma kai le treshkene ma ka itni na koira at nik sam shu kunin na kalai na haran nia kan tokshini kan kanai ole ki kras kunin ma haka an kai la kishine amano khala krak santu ni hikine maka aralo e la kishema kota ne kala amago e kenak sa dan haka la krinia turuk siminina na kutonia na kanya na shaitan amahale e ra hak sonia makukunia adana he krashuma anneha nano todo sheka na hamala e roni hakak sheka na ho danya koni na ha rosa amni anak sanashkini tanahani at not na nak samtoshkini na arrotsan at ni santna kana hai kudukshima alaka tudoshkini mahaka amfano at nu kini sa ta arana at ni kita otoshkini ma anoham ania kate kina roshkini ha aska bukot kishini maka alle alahoma rakani iknoshki amniano at nuka askini bahoram akurishin at nuoma ka arashin lowering the intensity, returning to neutral stasis. And this transmission, clearing, healing, deeper integration and alignment is complete in 3, 2, 1. Now. Whew. Beautiful. Thank you for receiving that. Let's take a few breaths here and shimmy. I invite you to do a little shimmy, bringing yourself fully online. Maybe do some shoulder rotations. I'm getting so wild over here. I'm spilling my matcha all over myself. Hello, Olive. Come on, Lady Jasmine. You can shimmy, but not your cup of coffee. Don't shimmy your cup of coffee, y'all, or tea, or whatever you're having right now. Because we don't want that all over stickiness everywhere. Sticky. Okay, calm down. See, I'm so regulated now. I'm getting silly. So this is a key sign of when we are in alignment. The silliness, the healthy silliness naturally comes through. Right? Not silliness as a way to deflect or disassociate. Oh, hello. It's 11:11. Thank you, phone. Silliness as a way to engage with life, right? And there is a knowing of when it's time to be serious, right? But most of the time we can be a little silly. Okay, we're about to get real serious here because we're talking about boundaries this week. That was the topic that came through yesterday in the Tarot Live. And it is the topic that I dove into in the re-recording of the Tarot Tuesday, which is, let me see. What's going on YouTube? It is 56% uploaded to YouTube as I'm recording this. So it'll be there. And today for the Wisdom Wednesday workshop, I wish to share with you a little bit more about consent. Okay, so what is consent? Okay, what is consent? Where does the word consent come from? So, consent is an agreement that stems from our heart in response to a stimulus, an invitation from our external world. So, it is both a noun and a verb. It is both a feeling and an action. Now, what happens if your translator is broken? And what I mean by that is, what if As a child, you were taught yes means no, no means yes, shut up, don't express your truth. Big boys don't cry, little girls, just don't speak unless they're spoken to, whatever belief systems, right, have distorted your translator, the mind, into believing certain truths that aren't true. This is where body awareness comes in. This is why it's really important. It is, let me rewrite the word really important. It is vital. It is non negotiable for you to do your work of daily body awareness, which starts with the breath. We start with breath awareness. Breath is your foundational practice for everything. I talked about it last week. I'm talking about it today. I'm going to talk about this till the day I die. If there's one practice that you master, it is the awareness of your breath, because when you are in awareness of your breath, you can feel if that breath is fully going into your body or not. You can feel the places of tightness. You can feel the places where you are holding memory, you are holding pain, you are holding tension, you are holding blockages, whether they're intentional or not, whether they're trauma inflicted or not. It doesn't matter. There's a stuckness, and you are able to feel those stuck, tight places when you are in deep awareness of your breath. And you can tell when someone is truly practicing breath awareness by the way they sit. Like, hello, people, posture. Okay, posture. Your spine, your spinal column back here. Hello, do you know what the spinal column is? I sure hope you know what the fucking spinal column is. It is literally the highway for your entire system to operate. If your spine gets fucked up, then the messages are not going to go down and up to where they need to go for voluntary and involuntary responses. So when you're breathing and you can feel the air going down one vertebrae at a time, you start feeling where there's tightness in your spine, in your body, and where that connects to the rest of your body. In fact, my very first book, which is a book of poetry, is a collection of 33 meditation poems. It is a limited edition, hand-bound, hand-printed book. There's only 141 copies in existence. And these meditations correlate to each vertebrae of the spine. 33 poems, 33 vertebrae. And these meditations I continue to use in my everyday life to come into greater alignment of my internal systems. So breathing into this space, you start to feel deeper that calm, still point in the center of your heart that is not scared, that is not worried, that is not afraid, that does not doubt, that does not disbelieve, that does not disconnect, that does not dissociate. It is present at all times, aware and all-knowing, infinitely wise. So as we tap into the breath, we come into the stillness of our heart. We recognize that we have arrived at the still point in our heart because we become the sacred witness. We recognize there's thoughts happening here. There's emotions happening here. There's bills that need to be paid over there. There's drama happening over there. There's all of this stuff happening externally, internally, yet it's not affecting you. That's the point from which you can feel your true consent. When you are at that point of stillness within you, that it doesn't matter what's going on in the loops of the mind or in the external reality, you're here. You are grounded in your inner knowing. So step one of tapping into consent is grounding into your inner knowing. Now, there is an exercise, an embodiment exercise that I've shared over the years with my clients. I have a little write-up of this as a PDF download available in my online market that is available to you as as part of the monthly subscription, so this is one of the bonuses of being a part of the membership, and it is the rosebud roots exercise. If you know it, yay, awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for continuing to grow and rise with me, with us. So the rosebud roots is you are on that bridge of breath, right? And on the next inhale, you visualize, you imagine flower buds, rosebuds, peony buds, it doesn't matter. But I like to use rosebuds because it is just one of the most symbolic flowers, right? So imagine rosebuds at the base of your feet pointing down on the inhale. Visualize, see those little rosebuds there. And on the exhale, the rosebuds open like a flower and roots come out and go into the ground. So inhale, visualize, exhale, roots drop down. So continue on this bridge of breath and drop your roots on the exhale. And continue this practice until your roots are deeply anchored and widely spread out, holding hands with the roots of the trees around you, the roots of the people around you, my roots across the world. Hi, I feel you holding hands with my roots. Hello, friend. I love little warm huggies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Root huggies. So we're grounding in, anchoring our seat of sovereignty into the earth plane, feeling that seat of stillness within our heart, and just allowing ourselves to be like a tree. Deep, firm roots, strong trunk, branches, arms, and torso that sways in the wind and has so many offerings to give to life and to receive. Feel that space that you occupy. Spread out your arms and just breathe into the space that you occupy. Let the thoughts and the to-do lists and the emotions just be washed to the edges of your fingertips, your energy field, which is your arm width span. It's actually double your arm width span. Like imagine your energy field is double your arm width span. For simplicity's sake, we'll just say our energy field is at the edge of your fingertips, okay? So just let your thoughts and emotions and to-do lists and cares and worries and stresses and blah, 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 just wash to the edges and just allow yourself to be in this bubble of peace, of connection within your heart space, in your body, grounded in the earth. Feel the space that you occupy, okay? So consent. Step 1, awareness of the breath, returning to the stillness of your heart space, that quiet place of inner knowing. It's always there, always there. You might have to do some breathing for 10, 15 minutes, an hour, a couple hours to get there. That's okay. It might take you a few days. It might take you a few weeks. It might take you a few years. It's okay. Just commit to 5 minutes of this practice every day. It might help you to put a hand on your heart to just connect you here and the other on your belly. So breath awareness, returning to the stillness of your heart, rosebud roots, anchoring yourself into the deliciousness of being in the human experience, in the interconnectedness with all of life. Feeling yourself held, supported, seen, nurtured, loved. Thank you, Mama Earth. And now, let's be here for a few moments. And now I'm going to share 2 scenarios with you. And I want you to notice what happens, right? You're in this place of stillness, of peace, of neutrality. This is your neutral zone. You're not elevated. You're not understimulated. You're just in peaceful presence. And now here are 2 scenarios for you. Scenario 1, you're in this place of peaceful presence, and it is the middle of summer. It is freaking hot, like swamp happening on the undersides. You know what I'm saying. It is hot and uncomfortable, and you're just like, I'm doing my breath. I can feel my body's uncomfortable, but I can be in breath and not let it affect me. But it's just growing in discomfort. And you're just like, oh my gosh, God, Goddess, please send me some relief. And then ding, your phone goes off. And you look and you see a text from your friend and says, hey, I've got watermelon. You want to go down to the river, go for a swim? Feel that excited yes come through you. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. You feel that yes in your body. You feel that excitement that, yes, this sounds like the perfect thing that I need right now. Going to the water, having a swim, eating some watermelon, having some ice cream, just cooling off, enjoying life. Feel that sacred yes. Feel the experience of already having experienced that, even though all you've received is an invitation. Feel that sacred yes in your body. Feel it. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. Memorize the sensation. And on the next exhale, let it go. A couple of breaths to return to neutral center. Paying attention to those shifts within your body, how your body felt in that yes, and how it's now returning to the neutral. And now, as you are here on the seat of neutrality, of presence, of stillness, of grounded awareness, of deep listening to your body, I present to you scenario 2. It's a cold winter day, negative degrees. It's blizzarding out there. You've got a warm, toasty fire going. You're cozy in your fuzzies. You've got a hot cup of cocoa. You're in your yummy yes, just enjoying life. Staying neutral. And then ding, your phone goes off. The same friend is reaching out. Hey, I've got some fun winter toys, but I want to dare you to go streaking with me, and then we can go and play on these cool new toys. And you're just like, hell no. I'm comfy over here by the fire. Why would I get naked and go out there streaking in the blizzard when it's negative degrees out there? Excuse me? No, boy. You come over here and join me with the hot cocoa and bring some freaking snacks while you're on your way, okay? Because I am not leaving my house. Feel that no. Feel that nope, not happening. Feel that no. This no is sacred. Feel it in your body. It could be very subtle. It could be very loud. Notice it. Notice it. Notice it. Memorize the sensation. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Let it go. Return to neutral. And as you are here in the seat of neutral, bring to your awareness the sensations of the yes and the sensations of the no, and just witness them and feel their polarity, feel their opposition, feel their complement. Notice the subtle differences. Let it go. Come back to neutral center. On this next breath, we are going to close those rosebud roots like a tap, turning off the tap. You don't just leave your tap running. These rosebud roots are also good for releasing any tension and stress in your body, just letting it gravity naturally drink it all up, effortless surrendering. And you can open these roots at any time to ground, clear, and center your I am presence. So closing these rosebud roots, returning to this here now in fullness. Welcome back. So now you have been activated and tapped into what the yes and the no in your body feels like. What about the in between, Lady Jasmine? What if it's not very clear? Well, if it's not a full body yes, it's a no. It's that simple. It's that I'm not ready to know the answer. It's not clear within me. I don't have to understand why it's not a clear full body yes. It's just not a yes right now. And I can change my mind. And your yes can become a no. Your no can become a yes. But anything that is not a full body yes is a no. Period. Full stop. That's simple. What is it really? Yes. Yes, consent is that simple. Consent is easy. Consent is clear. Consent is concise. Consent is complete. Yes is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Anything other than a yes is a no, not right now. Maybe I'll think about it. Either way, it's a no right now. It's that simple. Consent is simple. And anything else is just confusion and clutter and chaos. And you don't need that shit in your life. And as you tap into this consent, the invitation is to practice this consent every day. When you wake up, what clothes you put on your body, what drink you have, what food you eat, whether you answer your phone or not. Now, please be responsible. Don't neglect your responsibilities. Don't ignore your people that love you, that are checking in on you. Show up to life, right? And it's okay to take your time. Maybe not infinity, right? It's okay to say, I'll answer this in 5 minutes and actually answer it in 5 minutes. It's okay to say, I don't want to wear boxers anymore. I want to wear Speedos. Fantastic. Good for you. Look at you tapping into your full body yes. I actually don't like coffee. I prefer green tea. So I'm going to start drinking green tea. Good for you. Or you know what? I don't even want caffeine. I want cacao. Yep. I like them cacao. You all know I lead cacao ceremonies. It is one of my favorite plant allies to work with. Practice consent with the easy decisions in life to strengthen that awareness of the subtle shifts from yes to not yes. And the more you practice that in the simple things in your everyday life, the decisions that you already make, that you are already clear is a yes, you can start practicing the consent, the yes, by asking yourself questions about yourself that you already have the answers to, like your name, your favorite color, your favorite hobby, where you like to go and get groceries, whether you like to nap or exercise when you're tired. Like, you already have so much yes within you. Now you need to strengthen your awareness of those subtle signals in the body that are vibrating your yes, and give yourself more moments of full body yes, so that when big decisions come into your life, such as career, relationship, housing, unexpected stuff that comes up in life that demands your immediate attention, you are so tuned in, dialed in, turned on, activated, in alignment with your sovereign seat of I am presence, that you can take 3 breaths, clear the field, center into body, be fully present in the moment, look at the question, immediately have your answer. And it might take some time to arrive at that point. And that's okay. I activated to this consent practice almost a decade ago, and I'm still learning the deeper subtleties of how yes and no shows up in my body. No is fairly easy. Yes, however, can feel a little cloudy sometimes. Sometimes we say yes because we feel obligated. Is that a frozen yes? A yes out of people pleasing? Or is it a yes out of love? Right? Sometimes we say yes when we don't really want to, because we love and we care about the people in our life, and we don't want to disappoint and hurt them. And that's beautiful. Yet if it is coming at sacrifice to yourself, you're violating your own soul truth. You're not actually of service to anyone. Now you're just leaking your own soul power. It's okay to say no. And yes, you're going to disappoint people, and people are going to be upset with your choices. Guess what? You are not responsible for another person's actions and reactions to your sovereign choice of free will. You are responsible for how you communicate and engage your boundaries. You are not responsible for how they respond to your gentle reinforcement of personal space. Frozen yes can also come from cultural programming, religious indoctrination, false allegiance, potential, right? Like we say yes because we see the potential of something rather than accepting the reality of something. There's many ways that the yes can be that a yes shows up, but it's not actually a true yes. And that is what changed my entire fucking world when I learned about consent, is realizing that a lot of my decisions were operating from frozen yes, from not really seeing a reason to say no. I don't really understand why this is not a full body yes. So I'm going to say yes anyway. I had to do a lot of forgiveness for myself. And then I had to humble myself and beg for forgiveness for not being in alignment with my truth and causing hurt in the lives of people that I loved. Those are your next steps. Let's start with just tapping into that clarity that is concise and complete and crystal within us, beneath the trauma layers, beneath the to-do list, beneath all the human stuff. The divine blueprint already has your answer. Step one, breath awareness. Step two, rosebud roots. Step three, deepen alignment and listening in that seat of neutrality. Step four, ask your question. The best time to make decisions is early rising, after you've done your prayers and maybe you've eaten something, before you get on your phone and talk to other people and have everybody else's noise enter your personal space. This is something that I have discovered for myself. And let me tell you something, enforcing this boundary with myself, if I make big life decisions between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., has absolutely changed my life for the better. Because I get up between 6 and 7 to do my rising prayers. That takes anywhere from an hour or two, depending on the day of the week. And then I feel into my day. I feel into the decisions I need to make. I feel into the responsibilities that I have while I'm cleaning up my kitchen and cleaning up my house and making my breakfast and preparing for my day. So by 10 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, when I'm at my desk, ready for my workday, I have my clarity and my decisions already made. By the time I pick up the phone to answer the first text or the first phone call, all my decisions are made. And if anything comes up during the rest of the day, it waits until the next day. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to arrive at a decision, and that's okay. Give yourself the grace of being patient with your own blossoming. You can't force a flower to open before it's ready, so you cannot force your consent to reveal itself when you are not ready. Because sometimes you might get the answer from within you that you might not like. And so there's a natural resistance that is blocking you from feeling your consent that you need to just let play out. Do you understand me? So this is the transmission that I have for you today around consent and tapping into your sovereign yes, your sacred no. I would love to hear your key takeaways from today's teaching. Join me tomorrow in the Talk Thursday Mindful Reflection Circle, where we will share personal breakthroughs and around this week's teaching, or last week's teaching, or just personal breakthroughs in general. We will hold space for accountability. We'll check in on personal goals, and we'll just witness each other in our divine human nature. The last thing I wish to share today is this week is Oregon Country Fair here in Oregon. I was invited to co-host a 3-day ritual with We Are Beloved. What an honor to weave this ceremony with her. And we've been planning this for over 2 months. The theme of this co-creative community ritual prayer form dance is enough. A ritual on sovereignty, boundaries, and becoming. How apropos that this is happening this week with the conversations that we've been having. Like, I didn't plan any of that. I'm just like saying yes to the opportunities, honoring my soul, yes. And then I'm like, holy crap, it's all connected. Well, it's always connected. Come on. But if you are in town, I invite you to come join us at the Oregon Country Fair and participate in this living ritual. The information for this event is on my Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description box so you can connect to the details. And I hope to see you there. And if not there, then I hope to see you tomorrow online for Talk Thursday's Mindful Reflection, or sometime soon in one of these transmissions. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for receiving. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you soon. Loving you. Take care of your beautiful selves. Nourish, hydrate, breathe, love yourself. Practice strengthening awareness of your yes and no. And remember, you are so, so, so loved.